Guys, I have something to admit. I have made a terrible mistake. For those of you who don't know me personally or just haven't looked around on my channel, I go through phases. Lots and lots of phases. I'll go in and out of a franchise. Sometimes I really freaking love Sonic. Other times I just rather watch Pokemon. Other times, screw Pokemon and Sonic. I want to hug Spyro for 5 hours straight. I have issues, okay? I'm just going to say that now. And because of these phases that I'm constantly going through, it makes it really hard for me to work on a project that consists of one single franchise. If I work on a project that consists of one franchise for too long, I start to get really sick of it and I'll eventually fizzle out of liking it altogether for a very long period of time. Like, at one point, I never said anything, but it wasn't digital. It was just a normal comic on a piece of paper, and it was a Sonic comic called The Jackal Squad, which consisted of a younger version of Infinite and how he met his friends. I spent about 3 or 4 weeks on this comic, and by the time I was done with it, I just stopped doing anything related to Sonic for about 3 months straight, so that's just to put into perspective of the kind of crap that this can make. And unfortunately, the same can be said with Pokemon. If you guys aren't familiar, I made a series called The Dark Eevee, which revolved around my character, Kate, Sparky, a Pikachu, and an evil clone of the champion's Eevee. I worked on 3 episodes straight, just month after month after month, and as you can tell, everything just stopped. I still stayed within the Pokemon world, but I stayed far away from the world that I had built up for the Dark Eevee. And even though recently I've been hyping up new episodes, there's the thing is I can't do it. I'm still gonna release the Dark Eevee Origins, at least part 1 of it, because I don't really want to let any of you down who are actually legitimately excited for it. But another reason I stopped doing the Dark Eevee was because of quite a few comments I received, which I've long since deleted because they had some language that I'd rather not the comment section read. It consisted of criticisms of, oh, how cliche that there's an evil clone of a Pokemon, and oh, of course, a self-insert OC in your own storyline. Good for you, doofus. Of course, as I said, very colorful language in half of these comments, and it just kind of broke me to the point where I saw the Dark Eevee as something that was just, it wasn't good enough, I suppose. People saying that the animation quality looked like crap, the audio was garbage, all of that nonsense. And I remember just reading these comments, and as I was deleting them, I remember getting a little teared up, and I kind of swore that I would never do this series again because of how many people supposedly hated it. I kept looking at the view count and how it wasn't going up, and how a few of these episodes and things and related to it were just getting down dislikes, and it was just a roller coaster of bad emotions for me. And I remember really, really getting excited when I first started doing the Dark Eevee, and I owe so much to it because of the whole it introducing me to the world of computer animation. And as I say, I owe the world to this series, but as time goes on, I just really can't bring myself to do much more with it because, as I said, I've just had so many bad thoughts surrounding it, and it really breaks my heart, but I really don't know how much longer I can continue this on. I would maybe make it into a comic, or if future episodes do occur, they'll be more in an animatic form rather than full-blown animation. I still want to tell stories with these characters, but as I said, it just kind of hurts me. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if there's any advice I can give to anybody who wants to start their own series in regards to a franchise that they like, make sure that you're forever going to be committed to the franchise, series, TV show, whatever. Because if you are not fully sure that this is exactly what you want to be doing, then eventually you're going to be letting a lot of people down if the series actually ends up taking off and being a big success. So just make sure you actually really are committed to what you're about to do. And I knew straight on from the first moment I started doing the first frames of the Dark Eevee that I knew eventually one day I'm going to look back and say that I didn't really like Pokemon anymore. This isn't going to be a thing that I will forever love, and this is a problem. However, I am working on a series which consists of my OCs, which means completely original world, completely original characters, and I kind of can't get sick of it because nowhere else in the world can I get a load of crud from them. Except my own brain, of course, which is constantly going, so there's that problem. Other than that, I really don't have much to say. Look forward to the Dark Eevee Origins coming sometime later this year, at least part 1. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm really super sorry for all of you I'm letting down, but as I said, I can't keep doing something that's going to hurt me. So, with a heavy heart, I am so sorry. You guys can't see my face cam, but I'm legitimately tearing up recording this audio. So, yeah, that was a big mistake I've made on my part. I'm working really hard on this new series, though, and I really hope you guys are going to enjoy it. And, yeah, not much else to say. So, see you guys in the comments, I guess. Bye.